Hey guys, it's Julia, and today I'm going to be confessing. So today I thought that I would do a little confessing to some of the things that I do when it comes to reading that might not be favorable to other readers or might be frowned upon when it comes to reading. So here are 16 confessions for you. I buy way more books in a month than I actually read in a month. And when I say I buy more books, I mean like 3 times as many books. I will buy 15 books in a month and read only 4 or 5. I used to doggy ear my books a lot. I hardly ever use an actual bookmark, and this might be weird to hear because I actually make bookmarks. So you'd think that I would just use my own bookmarks. But oftentimes when I'm reading, I'm too lazy to get up and get a bookmark, so I just grab pieces of paper or whatever is close to me, or I'll take the dust cover and just stick the flap of it in the page that I'm currently reading if I'm reading a hardback book. I am extremely bad about getting food on my books. I am somebody who loves love triangles. I actually really like a lot of cliches that are in YA books, and that is why I read YA books. Lately, I've been so busy that I've been reading listening to a lot of audiobooks rather than reading physical books. I do not like reading books in the perspective of guys. I feel like it's less relatable for me if I'm reading from the perspective of a guy. I like hardback books way more than I like paperback books. I think this stems from the fact that I hate when my pages get bent or messed up, and when you read a paperback book, it gets bent and it gets worn and it's just ugh. I do not read enough self-published books. I tend to go towards a lot of traditional published books, which is silly. I don't know why, but I just lean towards traditional published books rather than self-published books. I have said that I've read books that I actually have not read or finished. I despise long chapters in books. I will find myself counting pages before I read a chapter, before I decide if I'm going to read that chapter, because I hate reading long chapters. But I also hate not finishing a chapter when I stop reading. I have to finish a chapter before I stop reading, otherwise I feel really weird. I hate when I hear a bunch of hype about a book that I did not like. I get all like, ugh, weird whenever I see it, which is not okay because really everybody has a right to their own opinion, but I don't know, it just makes me feel weird. If I read a new author that I haven't read before, not even a new author, just an author in general that I haven't read before, and I don't like the book, I won't read any more books by that author, which is really bad because I've read really good books and then read a book that wasn't as good by that author before, so why couldn't it be flip-flopped? I don't know. It's just something I do. I just am like, I don't know if I want to waste my time reading this when the last book that they wrote wasn't that great. Sleep Bardugo. I still watch every single Twilight movie in the series at least once a year. I will binge watch all the movies because I still love the Twilight series. I do not care what anybody says. Any house that I buy from here on out will have a specific room designated for my books and my books only. And finally, every book that I read, I pretend that I am the main character. I don't know if anybody else does this, but I always picture myself whenever I'm reading about that character. Well, at least my favorite character, especially if there's like a dual perspective. I'm always that character that I like the best. So that is it for this video. It's kind of just a quick little video, but kind of fun, and I would love to hear your thoughts and if you do any of these things that I do, and if you don't and why, and yeah. So that is it for this video. I hope you enjoyed. If you did, please like and subscribe if you're not already, and I'll see you guys next time. Thanks for watching. Bye!